think it's gonna do. I wonder. Okay, they're about a thumb. Are we? I think so. Okay, I think we're good. Right? Yeah, I think we're good. Alright, okay, this is like the first sort of live stream that I do, or at least public live stream. I think I've done like Facebook live streams, but like, yeah, nothing on YouTube. I've been doing like private live streams for a few months now, but it's still kind of weird. So I'm gonna try my best. I have a few requests already from both Patreon and on Tapas, and I have one from Facebook as well. I posted this to a few sites, so yeah. It's not much, but I have a few things to do, so I'm gonna start with one from Patreon. Let me look it up first. They asked for... Okay, I think they asked for Danny and Darwin from my webcomic Straight D's, in case you guys don't know, dressed up as like cowboys. So I'm gonna try and do that. Right, okay. And I think I set it up so that the people on Patreon and on Facebook will receive will receive the notification like a few minutes later. I think I set it for 8:10 or something, because I wasn't sure if this was gonna work like straight away. So okay, let me just start sketching. So Danny and Darwin as cowboys. I'll try. I had an idea like right away as I read that, and I wanted to draw. I don't know anything about rodeo or anything about that whatsoever. Let me see. It was more... Yeah, I wanted to draw Darwin. Hi to everybody that's joining in. I'm gonna have to be like looking at the chat on one screen and looking as I draw on the other screen. But yeah, if you guys have any requests that you want me to draw, I'm nervous. I'm seriously nervous about this. But if you guys want me to draw something, I'll try and draw as much as I can during this stream. So, yeah, leave them in the chat, and I'll try and get as through as many as I can. Oh, sorry. Right now I'm doing one from Patreon. I hope that person can join in. If not, I'll be taking either screenshots or just saving all the requests and posting them later to Twitter or something. Or maybe to Tapas if you guys want. I'm not sure. If they're like Straight D's related, then maybe I'll post them to Tapas. I'm gonna draw his hair just to have a guide. But we're gonna draw cowboy hats because they asked for cowboy hat. Rodeo? Jeez. And I want him to like... No. shit. Hi to everybody in the chat. We just started. I'm going to be doing requests for everybody. I didn't have time to announce this on YouTube, so but people that are subscribed to me on YouTube are supposed to like receive notifications for these live streams, right? I think. I hope. If not, and you're just coincidentally joining in, then like, hello. I just got back from having dinner. I thought I was gonna miss my own stream because I scheduled the stream and then I decided to go out to eat, and I was in a rush to get back and actually start the stream. I want him. Oh, okay. I'm gonna draw him like sideways. Oops, sorry. My default was always to use a pen. I'm not used to drawing with a pencil here. Because I usually use, I guess I'll have to say this again because since I've been just doing like private streams, yeah, when I started doing the private streams for Patreon, I tried doing them with my iPad because I usually just use Procreate for drawing now. Like, I still use Manga Studio to add like text and everything, but mainly I just use Procreate now to make most of my drawings and comic pages, and then I take them to Manga Studio, which is what I'm using right now, and that's where I add the text and the color and everything. I could do most of that on Procreate, but yeah, I could do most of it, but I prefer to, I don't think, yeah, Procreate doesn't have that function to like add text in yet, so I have to switch between Procreate and Manga Studio. And so for live streams, I think it's just easier to just use my old tablet in order to use it, because I have to use like, I have to sync my iPad with my computer in order to use it for live streams, and that just doesn't really work. So yeah, I was used to using Manga Studio for drawing, and wait a minute. I was used to using Manga Studio for drawing, and then I stopped, and now it's kind of hard to come back to it. But I've been getting used to it again because of these live streams. Yeah. So I'm trying to draw, we're trying to incorporate like a rodeo theme, but I have this idea in my head and I'm trying to make it work. So bear with me as I try and figure this out as I go. Hi to everybody in the chat. Thanks for joining me. I'm so nervous as I draw this. So, yes, maybe it looks a bit more shaky than usual. I've only done like one public live stream before, and it was on Facebook, and like most people weren't even tuning in, so it just felt like I was drawing by myself, which is fine with me. But yeah, can I just put this? Yeah, there. So basically, I feel like Danny would be like that one cowboy that has the weird, how do you say that in English? Lo fuego? The weird thing, these things on his on his clothes. And let me just, well, let me fix his head. It's weird. Tassels? Is that how you say it? Okay. Never would have figured that one out. Well, maybe I would have Googled it if I had been thinking about it by myself. But yeah. Bilingual problems. The words come to me. Is anybody else bilingual in the chat right now? Because it happens to me all the time that the word comes to me. Yeah, I don't know. But like in Spanish it doesn't sound much better, like flecos. Like how did people come up with that word? Because I think it's a common word. But like I'm pretty sure that somebody else that hears it doesn't really think the same. Let me add the hat. This isn't moving. Great, let's try and add the hat. I'm gonna search up a hat. I can't draw this completely. Oh wait, okay. I think I had that open already. Right, so let me just. Is it gonna be like tipped or? Hold on. Let me look for a hat reference. Can attempt to put Danny on a skateboard like this sketch. I'll look up the sketch in a bit because I have a few requests that I have to go through, but yeah, definitely. I'm pretty sure drawing him on a skateboard will be much easier than trying to make him look like a cowboy at this point. Because like, how do you do hats? I know that hats like this maybe? It's kind of an odd request, but like honestly the only thing that came to mind when they asked for me to draw them as like cowboys was that one webcomic from Smack Jeeves, Spurs and Stripes, I think. Yeah, that one. I actually wear cowboy hats a lot. Oh, really? See, that's something I would never know. Cowboy fedora, oh my gosh. I'm trying, okay, I'm trying. Let me see. I'll look for another picture instead. Let me see. Huh. None of these, like... I'm trying to look for a good reference picture. Yeah, Spurs and Stripes. Okay, I'm not the only one that knows about it. Okay, thanks. I don't know, it's just that I don't know if most people use Smack Jeeves anymore. I still use it quite often, and I post straight D's to it as well. It's where I started reading webcomics. And Spurs and Stripes is actually like the one that well, it's not like the one. I think like the first webcomic that I started reading, or that really got me into webcomics, was Always Raining Here. But like Spurs and Stripes was how do I say it? I think it's like one of the few webcomics that I still actively read. And so yeah, when they asked for like cowboys, they said vaqueros, same thing. And rodeo, I thought about that, so I liked it how it looked before, but it looks kind of like lopsided. Let me see that. Wait, let me open this. Alright. I can't see the chat right now, though, because I opened the image on this other cam. But give me a few seconds to see if I can like fix this. But yeah, Spurs and Stripes and Always Raining Here were like, I can't believe Spurs and Stripes is still going, because it was ongoing by the time that Always Raining Here was still being released. But like Always Raining Here ended quite some time ago, and Spurs and Stripes is still going. And Always Raining Here like had a very irregular schedule, so yeah, I'm not sure. I guess Spurs and Stripes has a bit of a okay, wait, I need to like post the link. So what was I saying? Spurs and Stripes has a bit of a like longer plot line, I guess. Always Raining Here kind of resolved their plot line pretty quickly. I would have loved if it were a longer story, but it wrapped up pretty nicely as well. I want to buy like the actual, like the physical copies. I have the first volume, but I never got around to like buying the second one, because I saw the Kickstarter for it, and I was so tempted to do it, but the shipping was like too much, which is weird because I later bought the Always Raining Here comic, the first volume. I bought it from their store, and the shipping was nothing compared to like what they were asking for me on GoFundMe. It wasn't GoFundMe, on Kickstarter, sorry. It has like this. Yeah, it has this weird, I wouldn't say dent, you know. I'm trying. Well, I think it looks better than before. Let me just get to come back here. Oh, Avi Lai. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, I'm also reading that one. Hey, Yoyachi. Yeah, let me check this comment that I got over on Patreon. They're asking for the stream link, so give me a break here. Just a second. Copy this link. So yeah, first was like Always Raining Here, then the other one that got me hooked was on webcomic was probably Transfusions, which I'm still reading pretty avidly. They recently switched to their own website, which I'm really happy / proud about. Wait, let me add this here. Right. Oh, there you are. I just sent you the link. Okay, so I was talking about, yeah, Transfusions, and yeah, there's a few webcomics that have been going on for like years now. I would love for if Always Raining Here had kept on going, but at the same time, I'm happy that it finished off as it did. Autophobia. I haven't read that one. Recently, I haven't been looking for like new webcomics. I've been a bit too busy. But yeah, I'll definitely check it out. to be honest, I haven't really browsed through. Is it on Smack Jeeves? Yeah, I haven't really browsed on Smack Jeeves. If anything, I've browsed like tapas, but like not recently. So yeah, if you have any like webcomic any webcomic recommendations. Okay, so he's like holding like a rope. I guess. And then I just wanted to add a rope here. Because that's all I can like come up with. Ropes are hard to draw. Oh, I haven't heard about that one either. So Autophobia has its own website now? Is that what you're... That's cool. See, the name doesn't ring a bell, but like, I think the setting does. Let me like look it up really fast. Webcomic. Aw, thanks. See, okay, yeah, wait. I've seen the cover of Autophobia. But I hadn't really, like, tried it out. But yeah, I've seen it a few times in the front page of Smack Jeeves. Titan Red is also really good, yeah. I like that it's so consistent, and it's like, it's slowly developing, but it's been pretty consistent, which I like. I'm gonna leave Darwin without the hat. Let's say it fell off. And then, obviously, his favorite type of shirt. I don't know if this is accurate, but you won't see Darwin without this type of shirt out and about, so... Yeah, okay. Let me clean this up a bit. Storyline is easy to understand. Aw, thanks. I was honestly, like, sometimes I think twice about, or doubt myself, I should say, about how the story is going, and its progression and stuff, because, I don't know, I feel like some people, that are reading BL are just in it for, like, just to see them get together. And I totally understand that, but I just get so involved writing the other characters that are around in the story that I don't know. I don't know if how do I say this? I don't know if most readers like are as invested in the other characters as I am because it started off as just a Danny and Darwin story, and it still is mainly about them, but I also like developing the other characters around them and giving them a time to like shine through. And so that's kind of why some of the chapters, or at least the last chapter that like it finished the other day on Patreon, but it's still got a few weeks to go on on tapas. So yeah, I think that it extended. It's like twice as long as the other chapters that I posted. And it's because halfway through I rewrote a lot of what was going to happen during the karaoke party, because I wanted to like give the secondary characters a chance to like, I don't know, shine a bit more and be a bit more involved in the story, because yes, they're secondary characters, but I feel like they can help the characters with what they're going through and help them give their input and stuff. And I just don't want them to like be there just because they're there, you know? So I don't know. I'm actually really happy that like you guys think that the story's like the pacing's well and like the story is told is easy to understand, because that's another thing. This most of the comic is like a flashback right now, so I don't know if that's like easy to remember since it's a webcomic and I can't be like since it's a webcomic and it's not as consistent, or at least you don't get all the story at one sitting, then it's like a bit hard for you to remember that detail. So I don't know. But I'm happy you guys like it. It encourages me to keep going as well. Jack-o'-lantern. You're not the first one to say that. I actually find it kind of endearing that you guys think that. Oh, that's fine. I am speaking. But that's fine. Right, well, I think this is about it for this one. You know, I could stay longer, but I have a few others to get to, so I'll try and line these later, though, because I like going... Let me just go over it really quick with a pen tool. Merge with lower layer. Right, okay. Okay. Let me go over this really quick. Jack-o'-lanterns, though. This is a bit... Am I the only one that, like... I always draw his snake bites and I can't help but see, like, a little face there. I'm gonna keep that like that for you. Oh my gosh. I can never unsee it. Like, as I was finishing the last pages for chapter 3, I was, like, really tired. Because I did, like, 3 pages in one day. I finished 3 pages in one day. And I posted them all on this very same day. And yeah, I just couldn't stop myself when I drew that. I took a picture of it. I never did post a screenshot though. I'll have to do that. But yeah, every time I draw Danny's piercings, that's all I see. You're welcome. I think people are like lighting fireworks outside. So if you see something, if you hear something, sorry, those are fireworks outside, yeah. Puerto Ricans take Christmas very seriously, and even if it's not even Thanksgiving yet, they're already celebrating. So seriously, the town square is already lit up, and they're going at it with the fireworks. Jesus. They're not bombs, they're not gunfire, though sometimes. That's dark, but it's true. Oh. I said I was gonna do this fast. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. Speed, lining. Oh yeah. It's fun it's really fun, yeah. For sure. I'm not really complaining about it. It's more like, yeah, just in case you hear that. If anything, I'm fine with fireworks, but it's just a bit scary for pets and stuff. Like, my dog gets very nervous during New Year's Eve because of all the fireworks and stuff, so. And it's a bit, it's worse during New Year's Eve, obviously, because everybody's obviously lighting fireworks and everything. And I'm not saying like to stop it. It's just, yeah, I can't really like enjoy them because I'm always trying to calm down my dog. I know some veterinarians tell you to like well, they have other methods to keep repairing. Oh yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, you definitely can't study with so much parties outside and everything. But like, I'm gonna half-ass the rope, and I'm sorry. I know there's like a way to like make this more textured like this. As I draw the rope, I remember this other comic of Obnoxious Hero-kun. God, I love that one. I'm gonna do it. More or less, you know. Oh yeah, stray bullets and shots. That's like a big problem over here as well. And even if people like warn people to not do it, you know, and sometimes since it's like New Year's obviously and all the fireworks are going off at the same time, most people, you know, you can't really tell the difference. So it's like, it's kind of low-key or really like high-key dangerous to like be out in the open to see the fireworks as well. Like, most of the time, if I want to see the fireworks, I have to be like indoors and just see them through the window, because I'm scared about like stray shots and everything. That, or we just go to like the countryside and see them like from very afar, like to see towards the town square. I guess that works. Yeah, Obnoxious Hero-kun. That's another webcomic that I've been reading for like quite some time. Especially like just her Amandur, I think is how you pronounce her username. Her webcomics, like in general, I've always been reading them. Just because they're just downright like hilarious, and like the story or plotline may not be like that deep or anything, but like they're still so fun to read through. Relationship. Heartstopper. I read Heartstopper actually. I'm not caught up, but I'll check out the other ones. Avila, I can't pronounce the name. Avialai. You know, you're just gonna keep hearing me mispronounce everything. So I'm sorry in advance. But yeah, I'm up to date on that one. Well, I haven't read today's page. I like that it's really consistent. Is she still... Are they still doing that webcomic, like, traditionally, though? Because I know that she started doing it with, like, ink washes. But I know that she's, or they, I'm not sure. Sorry. They've been, making another webcomic, but it's totally in digital, and I can tell. I'm just not sure. Like, I'm not sure if, her other webcomic is also still done traditionally. I know they have an assistant as well. Moonshine by Lord Vincent, Goth Vampires. Okay. Got my attention. I'll look into that one. For sure. And they're on Tapas. Okay. Alright, so this is the first one. You know? Wait, let me just add this layer. Down here. Are they still going traditional? That's my question, because I know that Lucid has like another webcomic as well. I'm not sure if they're already releasing it. They have it on their website. There's like one episode already there. Okay, here's the first sketch. But I'm not sure if they're still going. I guess they are, because like the art style hasn't really like changed much. Since they started. Well, the art style has, the style of painting hasn't changed. So alright, this is the first one. The other one, the next sketch, the next request that I had was, I think was on Facebook. I was gonna try and like guess the name, but I can't, I honestly can't recall it. It's on their website though. And I read like the first episode. It's really short episode. Alright, let me just... The next request that I had was one from Facebook. And they wanted me to draw Galra Keith from Voltron and Lance. Yeah, Impact Theory, that was it. This is by the request is for my sister, so she's really into Voltron right now. I do like it as well, but I'm not as into it as her, so. Alright, I'm gonna draw it here. She said to draw them fighting. I don't know if I'll do that. Lance, let me just practice drawing them first really quick. Because I used to draw them a lot, but I'm not sure if Oh yeah, Voltron's like really popular. Um, Honestly, it depends on who you ask. Some people would say it's like not that great. Others would say it's like the best thing in the world. I would have said that when it started. When it started. Right now, I'm still watching it, and I still get excited about the reoccurring seasons. Um, but I don't know. I guess I can finally like accept that it's not like the greatest show out there. Don't tell that to my sister though. Like I like it, it's fun and everything, but I don't know. I'm like so neutral right now, but watch me uh, when the last season comes out now in December. I'm gonna be so hyped for it and excited. So that's more or less how I draw lands. And then for Keith, it's more like I'm telling you, I used to sketch these a lot, like back in like 30th university or something. It's been a long time. I draw them from time to time, but wait, okay. He has particular eyebrows. I don't remember how they go exactly. Something like that. And then let me fix that. You know? Oh, Smiling Keith. Yeah, you know, I want that to be the canon Keith. Just Smiling Keith. I used to be like the biggest Lance fan, but lately I just like Keith more. Like that, and then that. Something like that. Oh, okay. So Gulra Keith. Let me just look up a quick reference picture of that. Gulra. I know most people draw that differently. Just want to have like a feel. Yeah, alright. Like the Gulra ears, I guess, and his eyes, and just general color. I don't think I'll color it, or maybe I'll color it like really fast. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so she wanted to, let me check exactly. She wanted to see them fighting? Why would she want to see them fighting? Tell me, why did you want to see them fighting? Lance fighting Gulra Keith. Alright. How do I... The emojis are freaky. Yeah, it looks kind of weird. Alright. I guess Galra Keith just has like this weird ass. Oh, wait. Doing the whole thing. Like. Oh. It's got ears of sorts. Like something like this. They're like fluffy ears, no? Nope, some people draw them like just like, don't these look like Liam's ears from Monster Prom? Should we just go for something like that? Yeah. I mean, honestly, kind of lucky to not have been exposed. Oh wait, what was I? To not have been exposed to like the Voltron fandom yet. Like, there was a time where it was all over my feed on Twitter. Like, I found it through Twitter because of a fan art, and I was just so curious that I went to look for it. I started watching the first episode on my own, and I figured, like, halfway through it, I was like, oh, I think my sister's gonna really like this. And I stopped watching, like the good sister I am. It was already like 1 in the morning. I'll just do it sideways, because then I can't really make the... It was already like 1 in the morning as I was watching it. And I decided to stop. Hold on, let me just delete this. Hell. Yeah, it really depends. Like, that first impression's really, like, important when you're introduced to a fandom. Like, in my experience, it was a pleasant one. It was just a very cool fan art of Keith. And I was like, whoa, this guy's cool looking. And that's just the main reason why I checked it out. Like, honestly. It was just like, Keith looks cool. Who is this Keith? And that's how it started. Yeah, I'm gonna do like very exaggerated. Like this? How does that work? Messy, messy hair. But yeah, looking back, the first season's fun. It takes off a bit, like, I remember the first impression of the first season was nice. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, that's not it. Oh, sorry. She didn't say. I don't know if she wants me to draw him in like a... Well, yeah, I guess he should be like dressed as a Galra, right? Keith's like one of... I'm sorry, Keith, no. I meant Lance is like one of the few characters that I actively draw a pointy nose for. You know, my sister's sending me messages through. You know that your text messages are gonna appear on the live stream, right? Because my messages are synced to the laptop, so you might as well just write them down on the chat. See, there you are. I'm curious to know. Oh, okay, here it is. I'm curious to know how synced this stream is, because I'm looking at it as I'm watching a playback as I do the stream, but I'm not sure if my audio. Oh, so. If my audio is synced to the video. So I don't know if as I'm talking, you guys are seeing the same thing I'm drawing. I guess there's always going to be a lag, and I can't really do much about it. I want to make him, well. Hey, Dan, I'm glad you can join the chat. And something like this, and damn, I haven't drawn the Voltron suits in so long. Like, I think I drew it like once. It was just so exhausting. Like, much respect to the fan artists. Just the artists in general that draw these, like, for all the fan arts. Like, I think that's one of the things that put me off from actually drawing, like, fan art for them. For Voltron, or, like... Alright, let me see the Blade of Mamora. Okay, this is... okay. It's not gonna be as accurate, and I'm sorry about that. They could be like... shit, okay, but like how... They could be like clashing swords. Yeah, I think that'll like work. I don't remember which hand Lance holds his sword though. I remember... Well, it could just be a... Let me figure this out. Oh, there it is, okay. I think he uses it with this hand. Let's just... Maybe they could just be, like, he's holding his hands back. Like this, and Here's Keith's claw hand. Mahomeno. Let me just I think there's like, alright, wait. Like this, and then it's like this, right? And then there's like a square here. And then there's like a V here. And he's holding the hand here as well. This is such a... there's so much going on. There. And then... yeah, this is messy. I think that there was just like a theory, and Irene, correct me if I'm wrong, there was like a theory of like that, or at least like the fans wanted to see Gulra, Keith, and Lance fighting in the last season. I don't know why. I don't keep up with fan theories. I guess it's because I don't go on Tumblr much anymore. It's an interesting theory. I just don't know how it would like play out with the plot that's going right now. Let me hold on. Let me just check something. Where is it? Oh, here it is. The Blade of Mamoru thing. There's like, geez, these uniforms are so, not uniforms, suits. They're just so complicated. Can't do this. Well, I think that's more or less how, as far as I'm gonna get with this. Oh, wait, change colors. Let me just do a quick line art of this. Did I? Wait a minute. Alright, this is it. Actually, let me just make it a bit bigger. Nope. That's key, and then I'll do the line art here. I want to check why the music stopped playing, but I don't want to switch screens. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna switch screens. Yes, that's it. It's paused for some reason. I don't like doing that. It's just one of those random, like, playlists, music playlists that you could, like, play. It's supposedly safe to play on streams, with no copyrighted music, but I didn't really check, didn't play it through to see what songs they would be playing. They're just a bunch of, like, remixes and stuff, and I think this one's a Pokemon song. Weird suit. No. Wait, let me just open this up again. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. I know they have like weird shoulder pads as well. It's like this, something like this. And then the lower part they have like a weird ethereal. You know, don't quote me on this. I'm trying. Well, I'm glad you like it. This will be probably the hardest one I've done today. I'm gonna finish the rough line art that I'm doing. I'm gonna just look at the suits again. Super weird. I saw the message for like a split second and then I left. I think you were asking for like what sort of music I used to listen. It's usually like, how do I explain? I guess it's like alternative or pop. Like what genre does Gorillaz fit into? Because that's mostly what I listen to. And also just a bunch of K-pop, Gorillaz, Panic at the Disco, and anything Spotify. Oh, okay. So what type of music I like to listen to as I draw? It's basically like the same thing. There are a few playlists on Spotify that I like. There's one that's like drawing jazz for sleep, which yes I use for sleep, but I also like to use it for like as I draw, because it helps me like concentrate. If I just want to like stay awake though, because drawing for sleep is like maybe for like cooling down, but then if I just want to like get stuff done, then I just listen to K-pop to stay awake. Gorillaz is also pretty soothing, so, well, I don't know. For me it is. Alright. this, and then there's a hand here, I think. You know, this could finish better. This could look better, but it's gonna do this. Yes, it was. I drew them earlier as cowboys. I'll show them in a sec. Wait. Because somebody requested me to draw them as like sort of cowboys or rodeo, like this. Hi to people joining in on the chat. Feel free, leave your messages and talk amongst yourselves. Alright, wait, this is not Keith enough. Where's his mullet? Alright, that's a bit better. These arms in the back though, it's not working. Keith's hair just keeps getting longer in the series. Like, it started off as a cute mullet. Now he basically has long hair. I don't mind, but yes, fluffy hair. Oh, well, another playlist that I like is the Chilled Cow playlist? Yeah, that's it. Alright, here you go, Irana. I'll fix this. Whatever's going on there. There's a hand coming here. That's more or less. Right. I'll send it to you later. And then this is the one from Oripa. There it is. Alright, wait. I think there was one more from Tapas. Let me check. Yeah, somebody just wanted to see nose and forehead kisses. Trader say what? From Tapas. Alright, that's easy. And I'm assuming they meant like Danny and Darwin because it's on Tapas. I don't know if most people follow me on anything else, so we're just gonna do Danny and Darwin. This is let's do it here. Hold on. Drink some water. But yeah, maybe if it's mainly if it's like drawing, I guess I prefer music that like keeps me awake. Alright, so I think I can do these directly with this. The pen, forehead and nose kisses. then do the sketch first. And then we'll get to skateboard. Probably, like, I think Darwin's the one that would do the forehead kisses. Well, weren't forehead kisses the ones that, like, meant, like, I'll protect you? If it's like that, then yeah, this is definitely Darwin. Like this. Alright, have fun. Well, not have fun. Good luck with studying. Although, if you can make studying fun, that'd be cool as well. Thanks for joining us, though. It was a nice chat. Big hat. Big head. What if he's like going to work? Which one? I'll do the McDonald's one. He's using the McDonald's outfit. He's going out to work. Then he's just staying behind. Oh. So here's the thing. Eventually, when these two they get together, they eventually start living together, or one of them spends the night at the other's place and everything. And usually when Danny spends the night at Darwin's house, Darwin usually has to get up early to go to work. But here's the thing, Darwin's a very heavy sleeper, and a lot of the times he doesn't really hear his alarm clock go off. Now Danny, on the other hand, he's pretty much a morning person, so he wakes up a lot way earlier than Darwin most of the time. See, I even get confused with their names. I can't even imagine people as they read my webcomic, how it must be. So yeah, Darwin's a heavy sleeper, and Danny usually gets up early in the mornings, and so he usually just makes up breakfast for Darwin when he's there, and wakes him up for him to get to work early and everything. I'm not sure how he manages when Danny isn't there though, because he always manages to get to work on time. I imagine he just sets like 20 alarms in order to actually get to work on time. But like erratic, like not even on even time, like not like one at 6, one at 6:05. No, it's probably one like at 6, the other one at like 6:02, 6:03, and then one at like 6:06. I don't know. Oh, that's not it. Alright, that's one. And then nose kisses? No, that's not it. Nose kisses. Report to you. Vamos a chicha Carmela. Yeah, probably. Oh, forgot. You can't start off a morning without some coffee and Jaguartillo, that's for sure. Alright, Then nose kisses, I'm not sure how I'm gonna get to that. Because, like, they have such big heads, sometimes it's hard to actually get it right. The struggle. I'm gonna have to... How do I draw it? I'll do another one of these. I can draw it here. Let me stretch. Oh. Great. Nose kisses. I get to that. Nose kisses. How the frick? I guess I'll have to be like sideways. Profile. Like looking down a bit, and then let me draw the first head first so that I know more or less where the nose will be. I don't know, I'm so far away. Hold on. Let me check something. Alright, let's do that one. So I'm in the process of planning chapter 4. And so far, there's like a lot of stuff I want to happen in chapter 4, like a lot of different settings that I want to incorporate. Like for one, and I know this is for sure going in, I want to draw, I want to make a scene with like Danny joining in, joining Daffodil and Dean on a quest on the game they play, the online game they play, Were Night. So that's something that I want to like incorporate for sure. And I think that's going to be like the start of the chapter. Like they're in game and they're like talking about what's going on and everything. And so if I'm doing that, I'm going to have to like, well, I had already designed their avatars, so you're going to be able to see that. Because I remember when they first talked about Were Night in the story, a few of you, or a few readers, were like interested in it, wanted to know more about it. And I had intended on like posting that more about it like at the time. I just never actually like got to it. Or I did, but like I couldn't find like the right moment to like say like, oh, here's like how they look, you know? So I think I'm just gonna like integrate it into the story at one point. So they're basically gonna be like finishing up a quest, and as they do so, Danny's gonna be like talking about feelings. I don't want to get into that because the chapter hasn't finished. Chapter 3 hasn't finished on Tapa, so no spoilers on that. But it's basically chapter 4 is gonna take place like a week or so after chapter 3, and that would mean that it's like a week before present events. So we'll see the end of the flashback soon, because the whole story's been told as it's like being retold to the psychiatrist. Psychiatrist, I guess so, the doctor that they're seeing. And then I think that I'm hoping, I'm gonna make it so that in chapter 4 they finally reach that point. I have to. Oh wait, I mean, their heads are so big. It's so hard to like draw this kind of scene. The fatal flaw. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously his head's not going to be that big anymore. Yeah, it's noses, and it's just, I think it's just my art style. It's not that I can't like draw the profiles, it's just that it starts like to not look. That's how I usually draw them, which isn't bad, but yeah, it's true. Like I draw very simple noses, but like it reaches it has its limits, and I eventually have to draw like actual noses. But then I fear that it strays too much from the usual style. Alright, he's gotta go like lower. I'm gonna try and do that without having to erase. It's not gonna work, you see? Well. Oh man, close enough. I don't know if this audio, can you guys hear the music? Because for me, it's like, the volume's really low. I could raise the volume a bit if you guys want. And I guess now, oh god, no. Now I would say that this eye is a bit like, let's see. And let me just soft erase because I don't want to erase all of it. Yeah, okay, that's it. Yeah, if I could just like... Because I think like, realistically you would just smush your nose against their forehead. Should I just smush their nose? Or I could just lean their head? What is this? Yeah, either smush their noses or... Alright. Or it could be an actual nose kiss. You're just touching noses. Maybe that works better. Maybe that. Because this isn't working. Just... like that. And... oh, no. Now I gotta fix him. Man, I'm leaning so hard, it's annoying. Like, I know I shouldn't. And now they're not like eye level. Oh well, they're kinda hard. It's just eyes closed, so. There's this not. Right, getting somewhere. Where's the eraser? Okay. Now I feel like his head's big. They tend to erase too much. Like, they don't have to erase. That's the whole beauty of digital drawing. Like, smush the nose. Smush the noses. Gosh, where's the eraser? Okay. And then this ear goes higher. Here. Oh, there it is. little. Alright, I think I can do the hair without having to sketch it. Could be wrong, let's see. But let me figure out. Let me figure out this. Nope. Alright. And then let me do this in another layer, just in case. Oh, I know that song! That song is the one that Cry uses in some of his playthroughs. I'll have to look for it. Well, he usually credits his songs. I just hadn't been curious enough to look for it. I love that song, actually. Nope, that's not it. Oh, we could actually make like their hair tangled, so let's do that like that. And clean this here a bit. This part. And then let's do. That doesn't look right. Okay, go back.
If I could do it again, I'd rock with you. Yes, I would do it again. I'd still rock
The sketch the back of his head. I'm using this. His hair looks around here. Tangled mess of a hair. Well, I don't know. I think that's in here too. There's like here, I think. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, I think the back of his head should be there. Here it is. I mean, it's not going to be perfect. These are never perfect, but oh, fix. Alright, that's about it. This one. Oh, that took longer than it should have. And I'm not like super proud of it, but you know what? It's good enough, I think. Oh, he did. Okay, sorry, forgot that. Yes, he does. Here it is. And actually, this earring is too big. Right. Alright, let me look for that one. No, it's not it. Wait. The back wording on the floor. Alright. So him riding a skateboard. Danny riding a skateboard. Okay. Let's take Alright, let's see if I can get that one. Oh. Let's see the picture. Here. Alright. Okay, let me see where I can fit that one. I think I'll have to... Let me drink some water and I'll get to the skateboard one. Alright. Right, alright. Let's get to... I'm gonna have to... Wait, let me... combine these. So Danny on a skateboard, right. Close this, and I'm gonna have to... Can I move these? No. Let me put these... Put these down here. And then... And then close these. Oh no, merge these. They're not. Nope, it's not it. Combine these. Okay. Alright, so Danny skateboarding. Let's see. You know, I think... I don't know if Darwin would actually get to skateboard. Oh. No. Maybe Darwin would skateboard up the two? I feel like Danny would try, but he would just fall off very easily. This is this one. Is this the one I was using? I think so. Alright. So let's draw with Danny. He'd probably fall. So in this scenario, I guess Darwin would know how to skate. Danny wouldn't, but he would try to. he would try it out just to try and woo Darwin with skills he obviously does not possess, but he would still try and go for it. I myself have never skateboarded. Or well, I've tried. It's scary. I can barely stand on one without falling over. Wait, let me just fix this. Oh, so it's Darwin skateboarding? I could try and draw both. I think, as I said, I'm pretty sure of the two, I think Darwin would be the one to know how to skateboard. And then Danny would try. But no, probably would probably fall. Or another situation would be that he secretly knows how to, but he, you know, fakes not knowing just so that Darwin has to teach him. Yeah, that's more probable. Oh, this is a really big sketch plate. Hold on. Ran out of paper. Yeah, that's basically me. The few times I've tried, and I think one of my friends used to, I think it was like a longboard. She used to have a longboard. She probably still has it, but she doesn't like use it much anymore. And she used to have like a very, very steep road in her neighborhood. And I remember that when we used to go like hang out at her house, one of the like main things was like, oh, then let's go like skateboard down the road and stuff. Yeah, I just stayed at the bottom and watched. Because as much as she would try to teach me how to like balance myself on the board and everything, it just it didn't work. I could sit down on it and skateboard down the hill, and even that I thought it was like terrifying. I did have a scooter though. Does that count? He didn't do much. Well, there were some people that would try, that could do like tricks with their scooters and stuff. I wasn't one of them. Right, now his upper body looks weird. Hold up. I'm gonna fix the proportions about this. Obviously, he's gonna have shorts. Danny don't like long pants. It's all about comfort with him. My horrible attempts at hands. Weird. These look like long ass arms. Wait a minute. Yeah, that looks small. Or does it look just proportionate? It's uncommon for me because they always draw big heads. Something like this. Maybe use for like balance. Like, it's like up here. Something like that. Clean that up. So I know where it is. And then the other arm. Yeah, this definitely is good practice for proportions and stuff. Like, for sure. And also the scenario is pretty fun. Like, I could totally see Darwin stressing as Danny tries. Like, obviously, Danny has little to no protection, because that's just how he rolls. Just to add to the danger level. Where's the other hand going? But yeah, I don't think I've ever drawn anybody skateboarding before, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, keep switching between this hand. Let's see. Just be like up here, trying to like balance the other one out. Yeah, because you lean towards the other if you want to turn. He's probably going to lose his balance and fall his butt. Or maybe, like, Danny's actually pretty good at this, as I said before. And at the start, he's like, he looks good, and then he just he exaggerates his fall, just, you know, to make it seem like he doesn't know how to do it. I feel like he would know, like, the basics. Maybe a past boyfriend showed him a bit. Can't do tricks or anything, but at least he can, like, he knows his way. Yeah, something like that. And then this arm. Go up. Danny fakes that he's like unconscious or something to see if like Darwin goes as far as to try CPR to bring him back. Oh yeah, he would definitely go that far. And like that. Like this, like here. Yeah, I feel like Danny would just find any excuse to steal a kiss or something. Meanwhile, Darwin constantly worrying about everything and anything. He's very protective. But like not, you know, not like he's overbearing to the point of not letting Danny try. He's just scared, but he'll let him do it. Right, now the board. Let me just shift all this drawing up. I'm not gonna say he needs true love's kiss. Oh yeah. Daffodil would play along, for sure. Dean wouldn't get the joke. He'd be like, what are you talking about? Of course not. He's obviously like faking, and then Daffodil would probably need Dean to shut up, or, you know, hit him just to make him shut up. But Daffodil would probably pick up on what he's doing. Like, maybe she would even suggest it. Like, she's... Oh, it's gonna erase everything. She's that type. She would play along. Deja would play around as well. But, like, maybe Deja would, like... Maybe she would even believe it and fall for it just as Darwin did. If she catches on, you'd probably. Dean would probably sorry, not Dean. Douglas would probably edge him on as well and make him worry. Deja would call 911. Yeah, totally. If she's like, maybe she wasn't even like told beforehand, probably. Because if she's like told, she usually like plays along if like Douglas says something to like fool around or mess around with Darwin. She doesn't like to take it too far though, because, you know, she also worries that like Darwin would start hating them and everything. Douglas can like probably keep it going, but like Deja would probably not. So yeah, Deja isn't told beforehand. Most definitely would call 911. I'm pretty sure Dakota would also play along. Alright, I think that's brown. He looks like he's about to fall over. Let's see. Aspen, I can try. I'm not really that good at drawing animals. I can attempt it if I can finish this one soon enough. But like, TBH, I'm not that good at drawing animals. I can try. But like, don't get your expectations too high, because honestly, Animals aren't like my forte. Right, this tattoo is showing around here. Yeah, I'll try. I can give it a shot. Right, so this is him. Actually, kind of like how that looks. And then, let me do this. I'll probably just fall over. Hold on. Let me see if I can make like a mini comic of him falling over and then... Oh well, I wanted to draw Darwin around here. Just worrying in the corner. Let me see if I can like make him really small here. Poor Darwin. Probably wearing his favorite shirts. Ah, there's Irene texting again. Can you not? How do I draw humans? I don't know. Just sort of do. Exactly. I think animals for me have been like harder to draw. As a general rule, I used to draw them like back in elementary school, but like it wasn't anything like elaborate. It was just circles. There she is again. Her face. But yeah, people that draw animals, like, honestly, like, I used to follow a few people on DeviantArt that were like, that drew animals all the time. They drew like dragons and stuff, and wolves. They drew dragons and wolves. And I think their like inspiration was like mainly like Balto, yeah. Trust me, I tried. like, because I really admired them, and I try to imitate but their style, like learn from them and everything, because they had some tutorials on um, how to draw animals and everything, and I think I followed one for like how to draw wolves. Wolves. I mean, I followed it and it looked alright, but like for me to draw like freehand, that sort of thing, no, never. Was never really gifted for that. Music stopped again. Did it pause the playlist? Yes, I'm still here. Okay. Probably one with baggy eyes. Very baggy pants. His shirt is a bit longer. I think I've mentioned this before. Danny doesn't, I mean, sorry. See, there I go again. Darwin doesn't have a very nice sense of style. Like, not that he has a bad sense of style, he just tends to just wear the same thing. If you let him, he'll just keep using the same shirts. Which isn't necessarily bad. But, like, he just doesn't like to go out dressed for stuff. I mean, yeah, dress up for stuff, yeah. Oh, thanks. I'm gonna draw this little comic right here. I'm gonna try. Whoops. Like, whoops. Just like. Whoops. How long have I been drawing? Wait, there's a few. You can't draw. Please. You draw like. That's not true. It just takes practice. How long have I been drawing? Damn. Drawing, I think, basically since elementary school. Not like this, though. As I said, I used to draw, like, circle. Honestly, my art style kind of did, like, a 180. Like, at one point, I used to draw, like, let me just show you. Most of my faces were like this. And they have, like, hair like this. It looks a lot similar to what I do now. But then it, like, and then most faces like this. I used to draw like my friends. I made a lot of comics with my friends and our crushes and everything. And we used to draw together during class. And when I went to well, it was during middle school, is that I like discovered anime and all that stuff, and that's when I started drawing more of a typical anime style. And then from that, it sort of kind of merged, like anime plus this, plus whatever that was, like a simplified style, and that's how it came to this. So, long answer short, how long have I been drawing? I'd say like most of my life. And I think it's just thanks to my parents that like they encouraged us to draw a lot. Like they would yeah, they would encourage us to draw, and they would also sign us up for like summer camp, but like it wasn't like a typical summer camp, it was like an art camp where you could just go and paint for the summer. Art daycare. And we used to do that a few years in a row. So yeah, basically, and there was a style, I think it sort of still does look similar to anime, but not like the typical anime style. Because I felt like when I was trying to draw in that anime style, my drawings were too stiff. And that's like one of my art mentors back in high school at the time, because I took some like comic, like I went to a, wait a minute, let me just, like I signed up for like a comic making, how do you say that, a workshop? Yeah, sort of like Chibi. Like I as I was saying, it was like a comic workshop, and while I was there, my art mentor like encouraged us to like try and make our drawings flow. And as I was taking those, I started realizing that like my art style was pretty stiff, but like when I drew comics, it was a lot more, like it flowed better. And I noticed that when I drew the comics that I did for his workshop, I did something similar to this style. It's changed a bit. Like when I switched back to like this sort of style, it didn't have noses. It was weird. Or like they had this type of nose. It was just like a line. So it changed. I eventually added this type of nose, which is still kind of a weird nose, but at least it's a nose, because it looked odd without noses. Yeah, that's sort of it. And then I just decided that I was going to stick with this style, because I was kind of switching between the anime style and the simplified style / chibi, which was this one. And I just said that I was just going to commit to one. And this was the style that I was more like comfortable drawing with. So that's basically it. So yeah, I've kind of taken like art classes, but like most of those art classes haven't been for like figure drawing. Like I didn't take a proper figure drawing class until like my last year of college, which was like a year ago. And so most of this I've kind of figured it out on my own. Like most of apart from that comic workshop, well, he didn't really teach us how to like actually draw. It was more like how to like make your stories cooler. I guess that's how you would say it. He did teach us how to draw a few things, but like most of it was more like, let's discuss ideas and how to create characters, and that's, yeah, character design and stuff. So figures and stuff, I guess I've learned on my own. Most of the art related classes and or workshops that I've done have been like on color theory and like more of traditional painting. This has been more of me on my own, just observing. And I don't think I'm far from like calling this like a refined style. Like I have trouble with proportions and anatomy all the time. Sorry. Got cut up drawing. But yeah, I would say it just takes practice. Like a lot of observation. I like drawing like fun expressions and stuff. I guess it's kind of the same for animals. So I should just take my own advice and practice drawing animals. Like I can't expect to be good at something just because I want to be good at something. I have to practice. Just like I've practiced drawing the humans and people and stuff. I don't think Danny's getting his kiss because Darwin like realized it before, but yeah, that's Danny's fake or soul trying to see with his eyes closed what's going on. Let's see, how's he holding him up? He's ready for that. Run his hands around here. I guess should be. Yeah, he crossed his arms somehow. I'm telling you, super dramatic. Let me just fix this and I'll redraw them, though. He's ready for his true love's first kiss will wake up his... For sure. This is totally a legit scenario. Yeah, I'm not gonna get too into how this works and this. Basically just holding them up. Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna leave it at that. And oh gosh, I haven't saved in like forever. Okay. Yep. Alright, I don't think I'll be able to mine all of this. I'm gonna try and mine this one though. Obviously, Darwin would probably be like, "Are you okay?" And instead of just feigning to be like unconscious, Danny would probably answer, like, "No, I'm totally not okay, and I totally do need a kiss or something." At least at this. See? Can you see the face? I'm definitely not the only one. This face. Like, all I see is this. Which is appropriate. This here. Okay. Right, I'm gonna line this one. Although I do like how the sketch looks. Here, let's just join these. And lower the opacity a bit. And then let's do a line. Upside down duck. For sure, it's totally that face. See? Great. Let's get to this. It's okay. Well, it's later over here, so I didn't get ice cream when I had the chance earlier, so but yeah, go get your ice cream. I'll be over here lining this. Besides, 8 p.m. is a pretty okay time to get ice cream. I do it all the time. So there are eyebrows around here.
world is always going to crave you, pull you in. You're my news. I know you love to be abused. I can show you I'm like a trophy. Pull you in while you're on both knees. Let me show you the way. 'Cause you're the only one I ever want to stay.
Nah,
I hear that you've been running,
hands aren't.
like you're trying to escape. All that I can offer
This is the best I can do
to my
for my forehands. Oh no.
soul
I gotta practice that more. So I just gotta force myself to draw them.
The world is always going to crave you, pull you in.
I mean, I don't shy away from them either, but
You love to be abused. I can show you I'm like a trophy. Pull you in while you're on both knees. Let me show you the way. 'Cause you're the only one I ever want to stay.
wait. Let's see. So you can see a bit of the hand over here, maybe? Alright. This one should probably be a bit longer, I think. Yeah, his tattoo is around there. Hey, welcome back. Still here, getting this done. I don't think there's an English word to say, well, no, that's a French word. Or a French phrase, I guess, bon appetit. But there's also, in Spanish, you say, buen provecho. So yeah, buen provecho. Pulling up the teeth. Close enough, yeah. I just noticed that this leg doesn't work that way. Well, I could maybe just draw it a bit around here. Yeah. Ah, basically how America says it. Well, true. I hadn't really thought about it like that, though. But it's true. That shoe, though. Oh. I gotta look that up then. It sounds fun. Like it'll get a few laughs out of me, for sure. Alright, that shoe. It's not working. Oh. It's like, no, it's like, you wouldn't be able to see that part. Leave it like that. Just a bit of the back of the shoe. Bone apple. Yeah, okay, yeah. Bone apple tea. Yeah, that sounds a bit closer than bone apple teeth. Bone apple tea. Yeah, I could see that. Alright, check it out. I've been using Reddit more often. Not more so the post, but just for browsing. So, I'll probably... Oh my god. I'll have to look into that Reddit. It's like, it sounds like fun. More or less. Lactose and toddler ants. Lactose and toddler ants. Yeah. And then put that in there. And then just draw this. I think the closest thing I've like gotten to that, like replacing words because you don't know how to words you don't know and replacing them with words you do know, it's probably for like stuff that I don't know how to write. The only one I remember is the one for assassin. which is as, and in, and then in. Um, I think that's as close as I would get to similar use as they're doing it in that Reddit. Well, there's a joke going around Facebook as well, with words that like Puerto Ricans Puerto Ricans like pronounce it weirdly. It's just not that we pronounce it weirdly, it's just our accent. Yeah. We end up pronouncing stuff weirdly. It's that meme from Dexter's Laboratory where Dexter learned French. Well, they took screenshots from that episode, and then they replace it with like words that we Puerto Ricans pronounce weirdly. Or not weirdly, just pronounce it oddly, I guess. Not how you're supposed to pronounce it. Or just with our general accent, I guess. I'm trying to remember one at least. I'm sure that if I just scroll through my Facebook feed, I'll find one. I'll try that. Because it's all over my feed these last few days. It was funny the first few times, but then... Let's see. It's either the like Dexter's Laboratory meme or the Pikachu, surprise Pikachu meme. That's basically my Facebook feed right now. Yeah, it's not like a stereotype. It's more like there are, since Puerto Rico has a bunch of, or it's basically we have two official languages, which is Spanish and English. There's obviously people that have like that their Spanish accents is a lot more pronounced than others. So, and there are a lot of words from English that we've adopted into our language. So right now I'm speaking completely in English, but like most of the time we just speak in like Spanglish. So, and then we also get words from, and they're just like common words like Walmart or stuff like that, like just common stores that we have here that are American, but like we say it in our Spanglish and the pronunciation is a bit off. It doesn't happen to me, though. It's just with some people, and it's turned into a sort of meme. But, like, I don't think we take it to heart, because basically the people that are memeing, or that are making those sort of memes, are also Puerto Ricans. So we're just making fun of ourselves at this point. And we all take it, like, pretty wholeheartedly. Like, nobody's really offended by it. But yeah, it's something like very particular in Puerto Rico, I guess. They're not really making fun of like Latin Americans in general. It's strictly Puerto Ricans and how we speak sometimes. Still can't find one though. Like instead of Walmart, they say Walmart or something. I can't do it because I don't have. Well, I don't think I have. I do think I have a sort of accent, but it's not the one they're making fun of. Yeah, now it's all K-pop on my feed, which is weird. Nah, I can't find any, sorry. Oh, it's because the new... I know why there's so much K-pop right now. It's because the new BTS movie was released today. Or at least here in Puerto Rico. Sketch Daily. I'll look that up as well. Yeah, I can't find it now. See, when you're looking for specific memes, they just don't pop up. When you're not asking for them, that's when they pop up. Yeah, I was just looking. I think it was released today. Or at least there's a... There's a... I think there's one tomorrow. But it was like released like for limited days. Like it's not really released on... How do I say? It's not released for like the general... It's not that it's not released for the general public. It's like released for limited days, like just a few days, which is kind of ridiculous because I would think that the K-pop community here is pretty big. Like they could put it in like the regular showings, and I think it would have made money. The same with like the My Hero Academia movie. I got to see it, but it was like, again, limited. Like it was at a film festival of sorts that they like had it, and it was like limited showings of the movie. Well, that's the same thing that they're doing for Burn the Stage. Again, I didn't get any tickets because again, the K-pop community here, especially like BTS fans it's pretty big here in Puerto Rico. So I think that they are not, they're gonna end up like, they're underestimating like the amount of fans that would actually go see the movie at the theaters. So, and there's literally painting on the window. Oh yeah, BTS merch as well. Like it's everywhere at this point, which is not bad. Like I know there's people that like aren't keen on certain fandoms in the K-pop community. Honestly, it's just like let people like the groups they want and everything. I just see them as dedicated fans, honestly. And like, come on. Even if you don't like BTS, you should at least be happy and excited to see like a K-pop band make it into like, to have like an actual like movie / documentary being released to the general public. Like, it's being released worldwide, I think. So yeah, I don't really understand why people would be like hating on that sort of thing. I'm like honestly super proud. I would love to have like BT21 merch. I think we're gonna release some in Hot Topic for the holidays. Oh wait, pattern. Or I think they already released some, but they were just like keychains and some sleeping masks, I guess. I think, I don't know. I would I would want to have like, wait, am I drawing? No, I'm not drawing the right layer. I would like stationery or something. Like I'm a sucker for stationery. Is it? Okay. That's so cute. Yeah, totally. Like, honestly, some people are like I'm just honestly proud and happy that like K-pop is reaching a lot more people now thanks to them. Like, had it been any other artist, you know, or the artist that these certain people like, and they would be like totally happy about it as well. So like, even if you don't like the group, you should at least acknowledge the fact that they are like putting K-pop in a very nice light and everything. An airplane notebook. I'm not sure. Is it like, are they like the, because I think they have like, I've seen some Japanese stationery and Korean stationery, and the notebooks are like thinner. I don't know if that's what you mean with airplane notebooks. But yeah, I would totally get that sort of stationery. Like I always look at those boxes, the monthly boxes that like the monthly like subscription boxes. Well, there's a few for like Japanese stationery and stuff, and I'm always so tempted to get those just because I want like that sort of thing. Like soft plastic outside with no spiral. Okay. Well, yeah, no, I don't think it's like what I mean. Right, this is like what I'm gonna line. I'm not gonna line the comic, but we'll leave it though, because I think it's cute. Actually, let me just let me duplicate this so that like I can make it a bit darker. Copy paste. That's it. Look at that. Nope. Find those layers. Alright. Actually, take that one away. Duplicate this one. Merge these ones. Alright, that's it. So this is Danny skateboarding. And then him like fake falling, because he actually does know how to skateboard. But he wants Darwin to like take care of him somehow. And then he fake falls and he's waiting to get like CPR or something. And obviously Darwin like realizes what's going on. And he's like, okay, you're totally fine. You're making kissy faces at me. That's totally you, so you're totally conscious. So the kiss doesn't happen, but we gotta give props to Danny for actually trying. I actually like this one a lot. And I can totally see it actually happening. So yeah, I mean, oh, that one took a while. Alright, so I think I'll do one more. That'll be it, because I've been at it for like 2 to 3 hours by now. I started at 8. Yeah, we're going to 2 hours now, I think. Yeah. So I'll do, where is it? Aspen's drawing request, sorry, and I think that's how long I'll do it. Let me check back on Tapas to see if anybody else has a comment. If not, this will be the last one. Yeah, this is probably like the last one I'll do. It's been fun though. Alright, let's do the last one. Let me check the reference picture. Let me take a picture. Alright. Let's give this a shot. Thank you, Emma. Okay. One more. I like this one a lot. The skateboarding one was fun to do. Let me get these. Put these in a group. These, this is easier to do with my mouse. And then these two. Que não era. This is the same one. I should probably label mine. But I won't. And these are the other ones. Okay. Okay, for one more. So I was gonna do, I'm gonna try and draw him. Am I gonna be doing more streams? I could if you guys like them enough. Because yeah, it's gonna be, I'm gonna try and take it easier this week. So I could, if you guys want me to do more streams. I hadn't planned on making more, but I could. Okay, let me look at this reference picture. Okay. How to draw. Okay, we're gonna see if I can actually draw animals at all. Sitting down. Let's do them sitting down. I'll try that and see how it goes. I feel like they have like big cheeks. And, like, are those bows? No. Ah, okay. They're like little eyebrows. I actually don't have a Discord. I've been asked a few times if I do. I just don't know how it works. Or well, you know, I haven't gotten into it enough to actually figure it out. I could though, because this is like, I've been asked a few times already, and I figured I could just give it a shot. If I do actually like make an account or anything, I'll let you guys know. Cause yeah, I'd love to have people I could like talk art with and draw and share drawings like that. It totally sounds fun. And here I am always complaining that I don't have that many art friends, so I'll check out Discord as well. See if that's doable for me. And yeah, if you guys really like the streams, I could do more. As I said, I hadn't really done more because, one, I wasn't sure if my computer could handle it, so make a server. Sure, I mean, sometimes I wonder how many people would actually like participate. But I guess I don't know until I actually like make it. So I could try it. I have like Floof here. He looks smug. I was trying to make him cute and now he just looks smug. Like more Floof here. It's a very floofy. This very floofy. I don't know if I'm doing it justice, but wait, it's like a floofy tail as well. It looks like a squirrel. I swear I'm trying. It low-key looks like a Neopet, actually. Is Neopet still alive? Damn. Oh. I can't draw pussies to draw. No, it's not flawless. If anything, like, when I say I can't draw animals, I just can't draw them, like, realistically. Like, honestly, every time I attempt to draw an animal, it ends up looking like a Pokemon or something. It's because I can't really draw, like, I always draw them with like anime looking eyes, which I guess works in this case, but they have like something like this here. And then I think the floof is like okay, there's a flaw here. Nope, not okay. It's floof here, and then I guess it's something like that. Damn, Neopets is still alive. I guess I should try and like log in to see if my account is still valid. I don't know if that accounts I don't know if accounts like expire. I sure hope not. That'd be terrible. That mean that like my Neopets passed on without me knowing. You should have at least sent me an email. Floof. Oh. More floof here. Will there ever be enough floof? It is kind of sad to think about it. It's kind of the same as thinking about your, like, Nintendogs dogs. Like, are they still there? I don't know. There was always a rumor going around when that was, like, big, that if you didn't take care of your dogs enough, they would eventually run away. I never knew if that was true, because I did, at some point, stop using it, and every time I came back I was always scared that they weren't going to be there, that they would have broken out of the house or something. It never did happen. They were famished, but they were still there for some reason. Like, is there no like what's it called? The thing that's in Sims that takes away your baby if you're not... Well, childcare, I guess. Isn't there something similar for animals in Nintendogs? Because honestly, why should I be kept... Should I be allowed to have so many dogs if I'm not even gonna take care of them? It should be an automatic game over. Your dogs aren't here anymore. Alright, it has a lot of details. Child support services, yes. Well, I feel like that should be a thing, and also in Nintendogs. They just, you know, didn't take care of your dogs, so we took them away. Because we're, you know, you're not being responsible enough with your dogs. We could talk about... Oh yeah, for sure. I think I never did have The Sims. It was more my older sister. She eventually got tired and gave the games to me. Or she didn't give them to me. She just eventually let me play them. But I think she had the first Sims. Well, I'm not sure. It was a computer game. I know that for sure. And that's kind of depressing because I think it only had like story mode. And you start off Doggo Support Services for sure. That should be a thing. It started off like you living with your aunt or something, and you had to like they gave you like missions and you had to like get out of there and that house and start your own life and everything, but everything was cruddy. and you had to force your sim to like study and everything. It really wasn't fun at all. I think this needs more floof. And then maybe this one. Yeah. Water pause. Yeah, Sims 3 for sure. I think that was like the one I used the most. I think I once built like a whole like dorm of sorts in The Sims 3 with a few of my OCs. Like I recreated my OCs. It's because I my sister gifted me Sims 3 Supernatural, the expansion pack, and like I recreated a bunch of my Supernatural OCs because it's like, wow, I can finally make a vampire sim, so I made that. All the expansion packs. Whoa, you lucky you, shit. That's awesome. The only ones I got like for Sims 3, and that was like because they were like on sale, was like Supernatural and I think it was Back to the Future. I don't know if I ever got to use that one though. I have it. Yeah, Supernatural is the best. TBH, it was so fun. I think I made like one of each of the options. Yeah, because again, I had like a vampire OC and a werewolf OC, and for fairies, for the witches, I just made them fairies. I don't know if you can make them witches per se, but I think I made at least one of them a fairy instead. And then I also had a ghost OC, so I made a ghost as well. It was a crazy dorm, to say the least. I think the funny part was that at one point I made the vampire flirt with one of the fairies / witches, and they started going out. But then he started flirting with the other girl. And the funny part about that is that like the girlfriend instantly knew that he was cheating on him, and she just walked through the whole house directly to them and started like yelling at them. And I just found that so funny that they just know. They instantly know that you're cheating. So they were always ugly. Okay. So I guess I didn't make them witches though then, because I remember that I did make them pretty accurately how they were supposed to look, so. And they weren't ugly per se, no. So I guess they were both fairies. Werewolf, I think, was okay. I don't remember what happened with the werewolf though. What I do remember is that it had some of the furniture. There was like a magic bookcase that would double as a door. I love that one, and I used it for like, because the dorms had like separate houses like to the side. One was for and they were like, I think one was a workshop for the fairies, and the other one was like for the ghost kid. And maybe it was the ghost kid's room. But then I think I eventually had to like place some some fences on the path from one small house to the actual big house, because at one point that expansion pack had zombies too, right? I think I remember that the zombies would like walk all over my lawn and stuff, and I had to put like fences so they couldn't be able to like interfere with whatever my other Sims were doing. I think this is about right. I'm gonna start mining this one. Is this floofy enough? I think I need like more floofier. Yeah, and they could become. Yeah, I remember that detail. It's a really good expansion pack, like for sure. Honestly, I spent hours just figuring it all out. I think I had the most fun with the vampire, but obviously it was limited because you could only go at night and everything. They also had I think there was also like a skeleton security service. Like you could put like the coffin and it would like activate. I don't know if it was like a security system or if it was just like a maid. Because I know in Sims 4, I think you can have like a skeleton maid. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. I don't know. I think there was just at one point where like I remember that you could go to like the graveyard and like you could see the undead and everything and interact with them. Well, like at some points they would like reach your house too. I don't know. I vaguely remember that. Tear everything up in the house and cost so much. That's true. It was a cool feature as well. Yeah, I think the torn clothes on the vampires, on the werewolves was also, that can be a turn off as well. Like, I can see why you don't like them. Okay, let me line this. I think we're good to go. Oh. Hell, wait. To come back next year in Sims 5. There's a Sims 5 coming? Like, I didn't know that. Every 4 years there's a new Sims. Damn, I hadn't realized it was every 4 years. That's cool. I haven't played much of the 4th game, though. Of Sims 4, I mean. It's mainly been my sister that's played it the most. I never really bothered to try installing it to my computer. My computer isn't that old, but, like, it doesn't have much space. And, yeah. But it's mostly been my sister that's been, like, dabbling to, like, design homes and stuff. I think both of them are mainly in it for, like, designing the house and everything. They or at least I think Irene mainly watches like a lot of tutorials on YouTube on how to make like tiny houses and everything. Oh yeah, for sure. Like Sims 4, it looked so different from the third one, but it was just so much more intuitive. Like it had a lot more features and everything, and it was like it was a lot more versatile than the third one. The third one had its limitations, but it'll always be like really fun to me. Oh yeah, it just had so many features. Like, even without any of the expansions, I think it's such a good game altogether. Like, very, very elaborately made, and so many features that you could, like, tinker with. Definitely an improvement from the third Sims. In a good way, obviously. It just gave you so much more liberty when creating and everything. There were a lot more things you could customize and stuff. And then with the expansions, damn. Yeah. I feel like you could make it, it gives you a bit more liberty when you're customizing the characters. Though I think that some of them, they simplified some of the mechanics for customizing characters. Or I don't know. At least it looks that way. Like, I don't know if it's like easier to customize them. Because I've only played like a few times. But I've seen quite a few playthroughs, and like, I don't know if it like, they made it much more easier to customize. Yeah, for sure. Sims 3 were always. Like, it was such a... Sims 3 and Excel. I feel like Sims 4 one-upped it, but like, Sims 3 was like the breakthrough, because that game in itself already had a lot more options than like the previous ones. So if anything, Sims 4 just built on top of what Sims 3 managed to do. I don't think I ever played the second game. And I'm not sure if what I played was the first game. Like I said, it was mainly like a story-based game. So I could be wrong and be thinking that it's the first game when it really wasn't. Okay, and I think this one, I'm not sure if it has like lines here. I think he does. Alright, I think that's about it. Could like fill this in, I guess. Oh. And yeah. I think that's it. I think it looks like a squirrel. Well. Yep, I think that's it. Okay. Sims to the Switch. Well, I don't see why it wouldn't be possible, actually. I think they brought it to the Xbox at one point, and my older sister tried it, but it was basically like the same interface, and it was kind of hard. It was hard to control on the Xbox. So I hope they don't do that. I hope they like create like an actual playable interface for the Switch, because otherwise I think it'll just be a repeat of what happened with the Xbox release. Xbox One. I don't know about Xboxes. Right, I think that's it. So there it is. I don't know if they're still watching, but there's Aspen's. It's Aspen's drawing. I'll be sure to like. They brought it to the PS3. Okay. I never got to play it. Well, okay. I think this is as far as I go. Let me just show again the other drawings before I go. I might do another one of these if you guys want. Like, I'm down. And as as Claire said earlier, this week's basically Thanksgiving. So a lot of people have more free time on this week. So like, if you guys want me to do another one of these, I could. I sure don't mind doing them. They're fun. And there's a skateboard one. I think this one's my favorite. Yeah, sure. If I do make a Discord, I'll probably post it here, or announce it. Maybe I'll announce it during the stream, or yeah, I'll be sure to like post it for people to like actually see it. As you had like mentioned, probably like a Straight D's related Discord would probably work best. But yeah, if I do make an account, I'll let you know. Yeah, this is my favorite. Let me zoom it again. So yeah. Thank you guys for sticking with me for this evening. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, it was sure fun. Thanks for sticking with me throughout the stream, and for sending in your requests. They were fun to do. Like, I'll admit some of these at the start were a bit hard to. Like, I should have warmed up before starting. That's fine. They got easier to do as the time went by, so yeah. Well, I think I'll just end it here. Thanks again for watching and for leaving all positive feedback on Straight D's and just being all around awesome. I'm slurring. I'm tired. Yeah, if I do make another stream this next week, I think I'll just post it. I'll post another. I'll make another post on tapas. Yeah, thanks for joining me, Claire. It was really fun. It was nice talking to you. So yeah, I'll let you guys know on tapas and on Patreon and everything. I'll basically do the same thing for this one that I did for this one. Just let you guys know. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks again for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Or stream. So yeah. Alright. I'll just stop here.